I got.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Demo. This is Rusty Banana Show. Hit me up on Twitter at ColdTheMerc.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at O_RustyDJ. And also make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at The Rusty Banana Show.
Hey, it's Booby Beckham.
Lit.
Follow me at Heavy as a D. Let me know what you think. Let's argue. That's all I like to do.
Right on. That will happen if they follow you. So today is April 23rd. Something's coming up that I'm pretty excited for. Do you know what I'm talking about, DJ?
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking
It's
about?
the same thing he's always talking about.
I am talking about the only thing that we have now, between now and the preseason, the 2018 NFL Draft.
Can't wait.
Oh, can you feel it?
I can feel it.
Oh, man, I can feel it too. We're going to fuck this up. I know the Lions are going to fuck this up. But you know what? It's fun to talk about. It is a conversation starter. What about you, Booby?
We got a new coach. I mean, he's going to bring that Bill Belichick sort of mindset. So maybe not exactly, but he might bring some different, points of view. Because if you go off of ownership, our owners don't care.
You know what? It's not just about us, though. It's about these players. It's about these teams. And it's football. It's football during the offseason. So our theme today, pumping up the draft. Hope you guys are ready. First take today. Let's talk about these teams in the top 5 that need a quarterback because we are so quarterback heavy this year. I love 2018 because it's controversial. It's got to happen.
Anytime you have a quarterback heavy draft, it's gonna be exciting.
Well, you're going to get quarterbacks before who really should be drafted, right, DJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're going to get pumped up. So our first take, is going to be the top 5 teams. So we got Cleveland. We got Cleveland twice, 1 and 4. The Giants, the Jets, and Denver.
And then right below Denver, Indiana.
And who's quarterback needy? So who wants to go first today?
I'm going to go first today.
All right, DJ.
He's excited. Let's see what you got.
Okay, guys. As you know, the Jets traded up with the Colts. They traded 4 picks.
Shocker.
Their first rounder. They traded pick number 6 just to move up 3 spots to get to pick number 3. And they also traded 2 second rounders this year and 1 more second rounder next year. That's 4 draft picks.
I like it.
To move up to the 3rd pick to select a quarterback. If you don't select a quarterback, that's complete failure in the organization.
This is true.
You need a quarterback. What else are you trading up for?
Yeah, I mean,
I like
There's
the
nothing else to
bonus
trade
of it.
up for.
Yeah.
Take the quarterback this year. If you don't, you're going to regret it. You don't have any picks. You traded your picks for next year.
Yeah.
It's the Jets.
Yeah, and I don't think Teddy Bridgewater signing is a threat
That's
to
not
that.
a splash. He's still hurt. He's not all the way healthy. We don't know what he can provide yet. Wish him the best of luck, but we just don't know yet.
Yeah, and Josh McCown is 51 years old. So,
I mean, he's just there to be there at this point.
okay. Who else? Who else is quarterback needy in that top 5? Come on, that's it.
What you think, Booby?
You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this, but you have to face facts.
Shocker.
Indiana. So you got Cleveland twice, but Cleveland's only going to take 1 quarterback. If they take 2, it's going to be for leverage purposes. I don't know why they would do that. It's just a headache.
You don't think they would?
No.
Maybe.
Remember what happened last time they tried that? They had Brady Quinn, Derek Anderson. That didn't work out too well for them.
Colt McCoy, Brandon Weeden.
It's never a good idea unless you know for a fact you have a bona fide star and he's got some trade value because he's projected to be
Yeah, they're
good.
a mess.
So I got Indiana to pick a quarterback.
Okay.
Just because Andrew Luck has not thrown is going to go on 2 years. If he's not ready,
So you're adding Indiana.
if he's
That's it.
because like I said, Cleveland's not going to take 2.
Okay.
So if you look at it, there's 5 teams. It's 6, but it's 5 teams. You know what I'm saying? The first 6. So I think you should draft an insurance policy. You don't know if he's going to be healthy. Still, I've seen footage on Deshaun Watson. I've seen footage on Carson Wentz. I've seen footage on Terry Bridgewater, even though he's not, all the way there. I've seen footage on Sam Bradford. I've seen footage on quarterbacks who's not even playing in the NFL this season. Yet I have not seen Andrew Luck with a football in his hand. So, I've seen him at a podium talking, but I've not seen him on that field. So I feel like they should draft an insurance policy just in case. You don't want to get caught with your pants down. You're still an organization. You still got to go out there and play.
What if all the top guys are gone? Talking about Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, possibly Baker Mayfield. They say the Jets really like him. What if those guys are gone? Do you still draft the quarterback?
You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
I mean, what are you going? I mean,
So we're talking about if
other
the Colts.
players that they need. It's other players that they need.
So he's saying if the Colts
You saying regardless
are sitting there at 6, Allen, Darnold, Rosen, and Mayfield are gone. The Colts are going quarterback anyways.
Tom Brady was pulled in like what round?
No, I'm saying at 6. They're gonna just go for Lamar Jackson at that point?
They could. I mean,
I don't think so. At 6, you got some
That's a reach.
really good players.
So here's the thing: Lamar Jackson isn't a bad pick because he's athletic. If you're not going to build that offensive line in this draft, if you're going to try to do it through free agency, or if you're going to say we can wait, that's the perfect quarterback because he's mobile. When the pocket breaks down, he's got good vision. He gets on the run. He can throw on the run. That's what Deshaun Watson was it not?
Yeah,
he doesn't have the best offensive line.
My argument to that would be look at how much talent that you're putting behind Lamar Jackson at that point. You got Brandon Chubb, who, I mean, it's unanimous. If these quarterbacks weren't in this controversial first 5 picks, he would be the number 1 draft pick. That's what they're saying about Brandon Chubb. You got the dude from Alabama, Minka Fitzpatrick. You got Derwin James. You got a lot of people that, if you did take Lamar Jackson and he didn't pan out, those dudes they're supposed to be locks. Now they could not pan out either, but you just want to take the best evaluated player. You want to take the best gamble.
So you're drafting offensive weapons for whom? Because that's my whole center of my argument is that
not necessarily offensive.
You're drafting support pieces for whom? Who's the one bringing it all together? Because at this point, I'm clapping for Josh McDaniels. I'm saying you made the greatest career move in your career right now is to stick to where you are.
Okay, all right. But if they're all gone, and I tend to agree, they probably won't be. They really got to think about that. I mean, you got some lock guys.
Because think it, you said it's 5 quarterbacks, right? Cleveland has two picks, and if they don't pick a quarterback, that's 5 teams: Cleveland, Giants, Jets, Denver, Indiana.
Well, there's 4 big name quarterbacks, and then you got Lamar Jackson. There's 4 big name guys.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, they can take a risk or they can sleep on them. Either way, I mean, you still have quarterbacks down the line. There's a lot of gold in the trash, if you know what I'm saying.
Another scenario I would think about if I was a GM of the Colts. I mean, I definitely probably wouldn't take a pick there if all those guys are gone, just for the simple fact that the GMs believe Andrew Luck is going to be healthy.
Yeah,
so I mean, it's going to be healthy. So you have 3 second-round picks. You could easily trade back in the first-round pick and get a guy like you mentioned, Lamar Jackson, that may still be available.
Right.
A lot of people saying he's a prospect target, so he's probably still going to be available later on in the first round.
He could fall.
Possibly
I heard
second
the
round.
Patriots was trying to take him.
And that could happen
Because remember, the Patriots took Jacoby Brissett.
But you could trade ahead of them.
True.
So
you have that many second-round picks.
So to cap off the Colts here, and here's what I'm looking at. If I'm a GM, you already won. You already put the gun to the Jets' head, and you got so much. You went from 3 to 6, and you got 3 second-round picks, right?
True.
So what he's saying about the second round, very true. You can also get one of these guys, a Brandon Chubb, or who you like. You like Minka Fitzpatrick? You like Derwin James? Go get him. You got 3 picks out of it. That's already a win if they don't get one of these quarterbacks. My take on it is everything rides on this first pick. And I love how the Browns are playing it. They're silent about it. The way I have it right now, and I realize on past shows, we talked about what the Giants should do. You were more of a don't take a quarterback. I'm going to remain. If they do, great. Just stick with them. So my prediction, Cleveland needs a quarterback. If they take Darnold, then the Giants, forget it.
So you taking Cleveland or the Giants? Which one you think should take a quarterback the most?
Cleveland should take Darnold. Cleveland should not listen to Mel Kiper.
Because like I said last time, the Giants aren't exactly in a quarterback now situation. You still have a young Eli Manning, who isn't like the oldest quarterback in the league.
Well, he's not young.
So at this point, you can still draft pieces to build around him.
You got Odell, you got Sterling
and win
Shepard.
a Super Bowl, and it wouldn't be the dumbest thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they're not exactly in a quarterback situation.
I think that rides on who the Browns pick, though. If they pass on Sam Darnold, take him. Why not?
Yeah, but
you get him for 5 years.
But you don't want to pass.
Eli Manning can play for 2. He can play for 3. You got him.
But
you already got your guy.
You don't want to pass on.
You're gonna pass on Barkley. Exactly. They haven't had a running back in a long time. I mean, it's running backs every year, but do you want to be bad again?
I think running backs are more abundant.
They're not going to win the East.
They're more abundant than quarterbacks. This is just my opinion. If he's there, take him. If Darnold is there, they got it. I would take him.
Because here's the thing about the Giants. If you go back and you go look at them times that they was wild cards.
Sure.
Now, their running game wasn't the best, but it definitely helped confuse the defense because nobody expected Eli Manning to play that good. You expect him to go on the ground, try to pound it in, try to beat you down. But when he was throwing in the air, he was catching them off guard. He was his completion was better than it was in the regular season. His interception ratio was better in the regular season.
Sure.
So stuff like that matters, especially when you got an older quarterback that's wiser than he was before. I mean, I don't know. I think that a quarterback isn't really their biggest need right now.
They still got to do something at wide receiver. I don't think they're going to leave that as
a wide receiver.
They got OBJ and who?
The way it's looking like on film, they might have that. They might have Dez.
They might. I'm sorry. I didn't see any ink on the contract yet.
But they were working out together. There's interest.
And I realize the draft is a good time.
Sterling Shepard.
They got Sterling Shepard. Slot guy.
Odell makes Dez Bryant look like...
They got a good core there. They got Sterling Shepard, Odell, Evan Ingram, who had a heck of a year last year for a tight end. The guy's an absolute freak.
So if you drafted a quarterback, he's going into a pretty good situation.
But if I draft a running back, he's going into a great situation. Who are you going to guard? You got Odell on the outside, who can also play the inside. You got Sterling Shepard, a good wide receiver, young, still developing, and you got a running back that's dynamic out of the backfield.
So this is what I would do.
He got hands. He
this would be my argument for the running back thing. You can, if Sam Darnold is there. So again, this is if Sam Darnold is there. If they go Josh Allen, you can get a running back. You can get Nick Chubb, Rashad Penny, Sony Michel in the second round. You can.
But you don't. Are they Saquon Barkley?
Are they as money as Saquon Barkley? This is the thing I don't like about running backs, though. They might be. They might not. A lot of good running backs are in the third and second round.
If you look at the past two drafts.
Did you go look at the past 2 drafts? Leonard Fournette, Ty Gurley. Come on, man.
Alvin Kamara?
Exactly.
Third round. Not even the second. Third round.
You're right, but he's used in a dynamic situation where it's 2. He's not the primary. Fournette was the primary. Everything was resting on
Jordan
his
Howard.
shoulders.
Jordan Howard, 5th round. You can find these guys. And I think you find them better than quarterbacks. There's only one Tom Brady, okay? There's only one Tom Brady. 6th round, 199th overall. Yeah, there's probably other. Okay, Trevor Siemian, 7th round. He played 1 year. No. Sam Darnold, if he's there. Yeah, Russell Wilson, 3rd round, okay. If he's there, I would take Darnold. If not, you're right. Go Barkley.
Just because somebody has talent doesn't make them an automatic winner. You still need development. You still got to.
I'm explaining how important this first pick that Cleveland makes, and I say they go quarterback. Go Darnold. Why not?
Definitely.
I mean, best case scenario, they do get him, and maybe they don't get Barkley, but maybe he has some draft stock for some of these teams that didn't make the top 5, 6. So I don't know, maybe.
Okay, so now there goes your first 2 picks, right? The Jets are going to be quarterback needy either way. Doesn't matter. If I'm the GM, I'm taking Baker Mayfield. I know a lot of people would probably argue that point with me. You're still going to have Josh Rosen available. If they take Baker Mayfield and the Giants didn't take Barkley, Cleveland takes Barkley. Denver's the one where it's like, if you don't take a quarterback to me, they're taking Brandon Chubb. That's where you get to these defensive guys that we're talking about.
I mean, we still got to figure out if they're trying to offload some of that quarterback dead weight because I haven't seen them try to move anybody.
To me,
I don't think a quarterback is really their interest at all.
Denver's polarizing because of how eager they are to trade. John Elway's talking about like, hey, this pick's up for sale, right? It's a marketing strategy. Get what you can get, right? And everybody's got this idea that the top 5 picks are worth the most, right? He's right there at 5. If Baker Mayfield is there and I'm Denver, I become a quarterback needy team. Why not? Yeah, you got Case Keenum for 1 year, $20 million. I know we spoke about this before, but I think that's a great guy to learn from. If you are Baker Mayfield, he's kind of similar. Set yourself up for the future. The Broncos always fuck this up, man. They always fuck this up.
If they can get Baker, then I would suggest you trade Casey.
He's there for a year anyways, right?
But that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of teams that's going into this free agency not knowing who their quarterback is. That might benefit them because they might be able to trade him to the Jets.
Yeah, I think if he's there,
or Buffalo.
So same thing with New York. If Darnold's there, take him. If
Miami.
you're Denver and Baker Mayfield's there, take him. Are they going to? I doubt it. They'll probably trade out or they'll probably screw it up. But listen, they become a quarterback needy team. That's what we're talking about, right? Which teams need a quarterback? Denver, if their guy's there, take them. That's my take on that. What do you think? What do you think about Denver?
They don't really need a quarterback this year. Like I said before, I think the Jets are the team that's pretty much a lock that needs a quarterback the most. Josh McCown had a pretty decent year last year. I enjoy watching the Jets play, but they definitely need a quarterback. Like I said, you traded up, you traded all those picks. You definitely need to take quarterback. If you don't take quarterback, it looks bad on the organization. Cleveland, no question there. They need a quarterback. Definitely stick with the safer pick there and Sam Darnold. Don't go with the hype and Josh Allen. He has a great arm and cannon, but hype hasn't fared you well in the past.
Played at Wyoming.
I've seen a lot of comparisons to Jamarcus Russell. That doesn't sit well with me.
Definitely doesn't sit well.
It doesn't sit well with me at all.
That's another thing about these athlete guys. I love them. They're exciting, but Josh Allen is the gamble.
But you can't say the athletic guys because we've got some pretty dynamic athletic players in the last couple of years, like Deshaun Watson, Cam Newton.
Oh, they're fun to talk
Kaepernick,
about. They're fun to talk about, but these are always
Russell
the guys
Wilson.
that they go, he's the next Deion Sanders. He's the next this. He's the next that. Dude, you can say that all you want. It's usually the guys that are the smart players that stick around. Not so much the athletic freaks. That's who Josh Allen is. Josh Allen, like he said, cannon, tall, big guy, Carson Wentz type frame. Great. Awesome. I'd rather take Darnold because he's the accurate, works the pocket, goes through his progressions. I would want that guy. But personally, I like Baker Mayfield better. Baker Mayfield he's also got like the swagger too. He's the leader in the locker room. I like
a good personality, but you have to go with what's been winning. Like when the option came out, it was perfect for athletic quarterbacks. It gave them more than one opportunity to get the ball off. And you look at some of the players I just named, they're like the best quarterbacks out right now.
Yeah. Who do you think the Jets take at 3? Who's your pick for the Jets at 3?
Depends on who's available. Baker Mayfield's probably definitely going to be available, and it seems like it'd be a lot of mutual interest there.
Yeah, I love Mayfield. I think Mayfield's the guy to get.
I wouldn't really wish New York.
I say the best guy to get, but
he would be. He's my guy. He's my pick.
He's a locker room guy.
Yeah, definitely. And if the Jets pass on him, because they're getting linked to Rosen a lot too. If I'm John Elway, man, go through the books. Paxton Lynch, Trevor Siemian, Tim Tebow. This is it. This is your guy. If you're at 5 and he's sitting there, for me, that's my opinion.
If they're gonna take him, they gotta offload some of that dead weight. You can't have 4 quarterbacks on your roster.
Oh yeah, cut them.
So it's just
yes.
I think the reason they're trying to hold on because they don't want to let one of them go. They go be successful somewhere else, and it looks bad on the organization.
What do you think? I think it's a pride thing with Elway at this point. He's got all these big, tall quarterbacks that can't play.
Like I told you before, he's stuck to the standard because that's all he knows. That's all he was.
Here's your guy.
He hasn't aged well. It's some guys who used to play, and they think because they were successful, they can be successful in the office because they think they know what it looks like. I don't think he's been keeping up with football. I really think that they got him on some
This is how you win. This is your quarterback.
You won for us. Bring that winning culture back. And then not realizing that, does this guy know anything about what's going on right now? He doesn't.
Agree.
I don't know. It's John Elway. It doesn't matter. And so they got lucky with Peyton Manning, and they're like, oh, he knows what he's doing. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. No, but it's not. He doesn't know how to develop a quarterback. He doesn't know what quarterbacks of today are supposed to be or that it factor that they have. And you can see in the quarterbacks he's drafting. Cut these guys loose. If there's any hope for them to get developed, they will. It's going to come back that you, who played quarterback, who's won Super Bowls, doesn't know how to develop a quarterback in 2018.
Yeah.
And then they'll fire him and get somebody better.
So you're going quarterback needy.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to because they have too many on their roster. I feel like they've basically stunted the growth of 2 young quarterbacks who may had a career. I don't know now. But I don't
think they had it. But
at this point, go find something. Like Tom Brady didn't have it. He had to be developed.
Yeah.
There are some quarterbacks that don't have it. You have to be able to develop them. We got to quit putting it on these kids to come into the league and be the winners. Sometimes you have to develop. You don't just come out the gate. Look at Jared Goff. Jared Goff had a horrible rookie season.
I got a bad one for you. Carson Wentz came out, wrecked the league.
I mean, yeah, but
I just did that. I just did that.
His rookie season was very good for him. It wasn't good for the overall team. He kept them competitive, and you saw what happened the next year.
He proved your point that it doesn't matter what type of quarterback you are, because Deshaun Watson did the same thing.
Exactly.
He was a mobile running quarterback. Carson Wentz is this dude who's got a cannon. He's sitting back in the pocket. It doesn't matter what mold you are. It matters that it factor that you're talking about. John Elway does not have this it factor radar to me.
I wouldn't. So Deshaun Watson's more of an it factor guy.
So
because he can win in multiple ways, he just got it to where it doesn't matter what situation, he can find a way out of it. Carson Wentz, I think his coach has helped him. I don't think it's all on him.
Either way, he's keeping the job. He's there. He didn't sit behind anybody. Get that guy. Get that guy. Doesn't matter what he looks like. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what he looks like. Get that guy. Still rolling with the draft. So there's our top 5 teams. I got pretty much everybody except for unless Denver trades out. I got pretty much everybody. Good thing Cleveland picks twice. Let's keep it on the draft. This is one of my favorite topics here. How excited do you get? You see the team up there? It's about to say the pick is in. They're running out of time. Trade is in. That fires me up, man. Second take. It fires me up because is it my team? Who are they trading with? Why are they trading right now? Everybody knows who they're supposed to take. They're trading though. They want more picks. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Fires me up. I love that. I love the sound effects. The NFL has this down to a T, by the way.
I can give it to you because last year everybody thought the Browns was the craziest people ever for trading to get Mitch, but I think it's going to pay off in the future.
The best trade last year was Deshaun Watson. The Texans killed that trade. That was the best one.
They did, but a lot. The only reason I give it to Chicago instead of Texans because they knew he was going to start. They knew he was their guy. They had faith in him, and you can see it. With Deshaun, he still had to fight for that spot with a horrible quarterback already sitting in the situation. He wasn't the it guy for them.
That's my guy.
He got thrust in a situation where it was like, all right, we got nothing to lose, and then it was like, oh crap, if we maybe just believed in you from the beginning, we will be in a way better situation. They really should have made the playoffs, even with him being hurt. Because if you look at the amount of games that he would have played from start to when he got injured, they would have had possibly enough wins to still get it in.
Either way, fired me up when they said, take our picks. Let me get Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? I love that stuff. So for take number 2 here, and I'll let you start. Who's you know it. It doesn't matter. You know they're going to trade. Who do you got? Who's giving their pick up and taking the loot?
So the whole conversation we just had, I'm about to just nuke it. So I got New England, who has 2 first-round picks.
Okay, they do.
Trading to Cleveland for the number 4 pick.
Whoa. Okay. They're getting into the top 4. All right.
Possibly getting Tom Brady's replacement.
Who's Tom Brady's replacement?
We'll see.
Damn. Oh, because you don't know who's going to go. So you just like them to get into the top 4.
Because, like I said, they get into the top 4. They throw the whole dynamic off. And then now everybody's starting to figure out, okay.
Got to rearrange the draft board.
Exactly. Now
Bill Belichick started reading the news. He said, "You know what? This is our most important draft. Give me the guy. I don't want the picks."
Screwed every single team over. It was something that it would have threw everybody up. And then if you draft one of these top 4 quarterbacks now, you have somebody that's physically capable. You have somebody that's athletic. You have somebody that's younger. And there's no way that Tom Brady can get rid of him because you have on a rookie contract. So in the event that he gets hurt or he decides he's done, you're not in that same situation you was in last year where you gave away Jimmy Garoppolo. This dude is making triple figures somewhere.
I like how you got him preying on the Browns, too. I like how you got the Patriots going, hey, it's Bill. You're going to give me the 4th pick. No, you are because you fuck up every year. So just give it to me. I'll give you my other picks. No, nothing next year. You're just going to take the picks that I have this year. You're going to give me the fourth
because
pick.
this is the year where I feel like they can cover almost every position of need in just one draft. They may not get the creme de la creme.
Who? The Patriots or the Browns?
The Browns. Think about how many picks they have.
I would be careful trading with the Patriots. They don't trade very often.
You're right, they don't. But look at the amount of draft picks they have.
I would be looking at Bill Belichick as a gambler. Like, if I give you this pick, like, how bad is this going to hurt me? I'm in the AFC too, dude.
They'll have 3 first-round picks.
You're trading with the Patriots. They know what they're doing.
Oh, my God. Who cares?
This would just be me. I guess this would be me as a GM. I would be like, you know what? They've been so good for so long. Get off my pick. Give me more. Oh, give me more.
What?
Give me more.
There's
Get off my pick.
reason. 2 first-round picks.
You need more than that.
Here goes DJ. You just hung up on Belichick?
You need more than that.
Then 2 first-rounders?
The Colts just got 3 second-round picks, and they moved 3 spots down in the draft.
Yeah, you're putting them in the top 5.
Who cares about the second round when you have the first round?
You gonna give me 2 subpar first-round draft picks?
Yeah, they're at the back. That's 23 and 20.
Who
23
cares?
and
You're
30?
talking about the second round.
23, 31?
2 subpar first-round draft picks? The Colts just got number 6. No, the Colts just got number 6. 2 second rounds for this year and a second round for next year.
You have 2 first rounds, so who cares about the second round? Because you can
2 subpar first-round picks.
Is it before the second round? Yes. So all right then.
2 subpar first-round picks.
How is it subpar when you're picking before the second round?
Yeah, I want his first-round pick next year, too. Because it's always going to
I
be
need more
30.
than
It's
that.
always going to be 30, 31.
The price is high.
So after that,
The price was already set.
So you have 4 of like the next 20 picks.
The price is already set.
Yeah.
You don't even have
if
a
I'm
pick
the Browns, I want
They
more.
don't even have a pick in the top 10, the top 19.
You're talking about 23 or 20. I think it's 23 and 31. 31 because they went to the Super Bowl.
And I'm trading for 4 just for those 2? You know how much talent I missed out on? I missed pretty much all the top talent in the draft.
You're the Cleveland Browns. You've been stacking first round picks for like the last 25 years.
I'm going to keep stacking them. You're going to have to get the prices. The price went up.
Things have changed in Cleveland.
If any team is not on a chopping block, it's Cleveland.
Things have changed in Cleveland.
It doesn't matter.
We want more picks. Obviously.
You're going to at least have to throw a second round and a third round in there.
Yeah, we want more picks.
First round
Fuck
and
you, Bill.
third round.
Okay, how about this?
Fuck you, Bill.
The 2 first round picks.
And your next first round next year, your 31 pick or your 32 pick. That's fair.
2 second round picks. There's no
what this year or next year?
Yeah.
I'll call you back.
The 2 second rounds next year.
I'll call you back. Let me think about it. I'll call you back.
This is the team that's been in the Super Bowl. Like
it's a better offer out there. It's a better offer out there.
Dog pound.
It's a better offer out there.
Oh my God.
All right.
I think that'll work.
All right, you got the Patriots pick on the Browns. Not shocked. It could happen. Who'd you trade Luck?
All right, I'm glad you brought up Cleveland because there is a better offer out there. In this draft, Cleveland's going to trade back from the number 4 pick to the number 12 pick. The Bills need a quarterback.
Yes.
They need a quarterback. They're going to move into the top 5, draft one of those guys. You're going to get the number 12 pick vice the number 23rd or wherever the hell it is behind
well, yeah,
those.
when
you
right.
start getting the players that's a little suspect in the first round. You're going to move to number 12, and you also going to get 2 second-round picks and a third-round pick that's not bad at all.
Buffalo's not going to make that trade.
Why not?
Because they need those picks to develop their team. We're talking about a team that already...
The Jets need to develop. Don't it start a quarterback?
This is true. Now, just spitballing here, having fun. Who are the Bills taking?
Who are the Bills taking?
And I know it depends on. I know all these quarterbacks are jumbled, but who do you see them taking? Who's there at 5? Josh Allen.
Josh Allen may still be there. It's been rumors saying he's going to fall, but we don't know that. It all depends on who's available. Josh Allen's probably got a take. If Baker Mayfield is definitely not sliding past the Jets, so probably Josh Allen.
Drama. I hope not, man. I like.
He's not sliding past the Jets.
Baker Mayfield in Buffalo. Boo. No, I'd rather see him play for the Jets. Boo, dude.
But with Cleveland, once you make that trade, you already got your quarterback or whatever you decide to take. You already got your quarterback there, Sam Darnold, and then you could go get a guy like Denzel Ward or Minkah Fitzpatrick, another DB to complement your team.
Oh yeah,
and you got all those extra picks.
Look at DJ building over here.
You can still do that late first round.
No, you're not. Fitzpatrick and Denzel Ward is going to be gone.
Yeah, those dudes
those are going to be gone.
Are high on the defensive chart. Minka Fitzpatrick is top 10 for sure. There's no way he's falling past 10. And what the Bills were at what 12?
The Bills are at 12.
Yeah, they're not.
Fall back. If you shake up the draft board, which all these teams are taking quarterbacks, those guys, it's a chance they could fall outside of the top 10 because you have what's Bradley Chubb.
Yeah,
it's a lot of guys there that's moving around in the top 10 there. Yeah. So it's 2 DBs there. It's a chance that both of those, or not at least one of those guys, will fall out of the top 10 and fall at that Buffalo Bills selection at 12. If it's not, they still have other needs. You need an old tackle.
I like it because it's realistic too.
Why not get a prime time left tackle? Solidify that offensive line. You got your quarterback of the future. You got 2 guys that running mates. When you look at teams, they need that left tackle to watch that blind side and a legit quarterback. That's why I like that trade back at 12.
I like it because both teams, Bills need a quarterback. They got A.J. McCarron just to shut everybody up. Agree? I think so.
Because here's what I hate Buffalo fans. I hate Buffalo. I hate everything.
I love their fans. I hate their team
because they threw so much. It's almost. I don't know who's more annoying. Every fan in the NFC East, from the Cowboys to the Giants to Washington to Dallas. I said Dallas twice.
Eagles.
Eagles.
Eagles for sure. Cowboys number 1. I
hate all the fans in the NFC East. I hate all of them. But Buffalo last year just blew my mind.
We're fun to watch, dude. We're fun to watch.
I'm like
bone-breaking defense. Tyrod Taylor not throwing any picks, but throwing for like 120.
And
he threw like a $121 win.
And it was like, they literally badmouthed the guy and then put in Peterman, and it was just like, is anybody gonna say they were wrong?
And now he's at the dog pound, bro.
And now you
don't have 6 wins.
And now you don't have a quarterback.
Wins.
Get out!
You crazy?
Are you kidding me? I love the Bills.
Last show.
And they will.
You the one that said they was going to the playoffs.
Yeah, that's why he was the last show.
I like them. I like them getting a quarterback. It's realistic, cool, and I like their trade partner.
And if they do my trade, it's gonna make them even more likely to go to the playoffs. You getting those players? That team is gonna be solid.
But I do hate. That probably would be the price. The Bills would be out of picks and shit. Like they have stockpiled a lot from moving players, but damn, dude, you better get the quarterback. Man.
So who you taking?
All right, so I'm all about realism here. So
after last show, you're all about realism.
I'm all about realism for this. I told you, my eyes light up. Trade is in, right? You're not gonna like this one, but bear with me. Bear with me. All right.
Please don't involve Detroit.
You were talking about Lamar Jackson earlier, right?
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think Bill Belichick has a little crush on this guy. He obviously likes dudes who are multifaceted. A lot of people are kind of sleeping on his accuracy. He's not a bad quarterback.
I mean, they got Jacoby Brissett, so.
And I think he'll be there. He'll be there when they pick. Guess who else needs him, though? The New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints do not have a young Lamar Jackson on their roster, okay?
They don't have a young
Drew Brees is great. Drew Brees is great. May he play forever. It's not going to happen. I like them to move from 27, okay? This dude's projected, between 21 and 23. We're not going to take him at 20. He's projected between 21 and 23 or something like that.
I'm not moving up to take no Lamar Jackson.
The Saints switch picks with the Lions at 20. Okay? So 27 for 20. We get their number 59. Okay?
And you mean who?
The Lions. I'm sorry. The Lions were the trade partner at 20. Pick is in. Trade. They take Lamar Jackson. Okay? They get a quarterback that they like at the end of the first round, kind of middle towards the end of the first round. They get their guy Lamar Jackson. We move from 20 to 27. We need line help. We need a guard. One of two are going to be available. Frank Ragnow and that kid Daniels from Iowa. Guard. With 59, and this is why I like this trade. Just listen. We get that running back. Okay? Either Nick Chubb if he's available or Rashad Penny.
I don't think Chubb's going to be available.
He might not be. He might not be, but you still got Nick Chubb. You got Sony Michel maybe if he's there. You got some guys. This is a running back heavy class. Shit, man. Darius Geis might be there. I don't think so. I think Darius Geis might be late first round, second round, but I want 2 holes. I want the Lions to start thinking like that. Like, hey, who do the Saints have behind Drew Brees that's young and that they can develop? Oh, nobody? Guess what? We picked before the Patriots. Let's trade them, get an extra pick, and fill 2 holes. Because right now you're going to get either a guard or a running back at 20.
That was the most dreamy trade scenario ever. And you said you had a realistic.
I'm just saying, I'm being a homer here for the Lions, but I'm also kind of being a homer for the Saints. Seriously, who do they got that's gonna? Who's your hair?
They don't, but they won't be able to pick anybody that is a serious look.
This is just costing them 1 second-round pick. I think that's realistic too. You give me a second-round pick, I'll trade first-round picks for you. I'll go down 7 spots. Give me another pick.
Nope.
You don't think that's realistic?
Bad enough. Price is going up.
I like my idea better. I like my idea better.
I'm not about to trade you where the price is going down because I'm Lamar Jackson. You want a second-round pick? You want my first and second-round pick?
We're just trading. I don't want your first-round pick. We're just trading. I go from 20 to 27.
Yeah,
you
so
go from 27 to 20.
Pick.
You give me your second-round pick.
No, you're not getting my second-round pick. You're getting a 4th, 5th-round pick just so I can move up to number 20.
And you get Lamar Jackson.
But they're not.
But that's how I'm playing. That's how I'm playing as the.
You playing
see, you might not.
Lions.
You might not be, but Mickey Loomis.
No, he's not.
He's looking at Drew Brees at age 39.
Lamar Jackson not worth that much,
bro. He's looking at his contract, $2.5 million.
So you trade him first-round pick, second-round pick.
You want to be so Drew Brees sits there.
This
and goes,
is not the top 5 we're talking about. The price is not. It ain't that expensive no more.
It's not, but I think you could get a second round out of him. I'm moving back 7 picks here now, dude, and I'm protecting you from the Patriots.
So
they're gonna take Lamar Jackson. This is what I'm saying.
Take him.
They're gonna take Lamar Jackson.
Sit him on the bench for 2 years.
You don't want Lamar Jackson?
No.
You don't want Lamar Jackson? Give me a second round pick, and then they go, all right, we want Lamar Jackson. I go, all right, cool. We'll just take this Frank Ragnow or Daniel. Deal? Okay, deal. And then we go, hey man, and we're gonna get a running back in the second round because now we got another second round pick. Yeah. All right.
Nah.
That's a great trade.
Okay.
I love the draft. Yes. Okay. That was fun. That was really, really fun. But this isn't just for us, ladies and gentlemen. We read your comments. We read your page views.
All of them.
Yes. And we had a request. And we are not ashamed to share that with you. And now, are you ready, DJ? Are you ready, Booby?
We got a very special request.
Our very first mailbag segment. Oh, man. It's the fucking Washington R words. The fate of them. Somebody asked, what is the fate of the Redskins? God, it fired me up. Because we haven't done our power rankings yet, but you get a little preview here.
Define fate. Like where they stand in
Pre-draft
NFC
Redskins.
I mean, so for me, the Redskins, it's tough because one, the schedule got tougher.
Yes.
The division is the same.
Yes.
So you didn't really change in the offseason.
Define the same.
The division is always tough for the NFCs. The division inside the NFCs, whether the NFC is garbage or the NFC is the best conference in the league, it's tough inside the division. Each team play their hardest against each other. The Redskins can be 0-15, and then the Cowboys can be 14-1 or whatever, and that game could go down.
The Eagles win the Super Bowl.
You never know. The division is tough. And do you disagree that the division is the division is tough like in the league?
It is.
Do you disagree?
Division. Okay.
It is.
Okay, yeah.
It's
so
a
what
tough
you
division.
No, that was sarcasm all the way now.
Whoa.
If I had to go for the toughest division,
They just won the Super Bowl.
so
It's a tough division.
That's one team.
So they're not
That
top
was
2.
Last year that was not a competitive.
They're not top
division.
2 in the NFC.
Huh?
When you ranking the top two division NFC, who tougher?
NFC North.
NFC South.
No, not the North.
NFC South put 3 teams in the
NFC
playoffs.
South, not the North.
If you want to go,
You're being a homer right now. You're being a homer.
He's being a homeboy. What I'm saying is, last year
With Aaron Rodgers.
was not competitive because you crippled Dallas. Like Roger Goodell crippled Dallas, so we didn't get to see what we all wanted to see, which was what's Dallas going to look like now when the Eagles are healthy. And I didn't get my power matchups. I didn't get to see the best, arguably probably the 2 best games in the season.
Plus, the South was fluking last year.
All
They put 3 teams on playoffs. That ain't gonna happen.
We can argue about that. We can argue about that all day.
It is a tough division,
The fate
though.
of the Redskins,
And the Giants was
the fate
trash.
of the Redskins.
Yeah, we gotta get
OBJ
back on
will be
track.
back this year. The division's not getting any easier. You traded for Alex Smith. I don't know really exactly what that's going to do for your organization.
It keeps it
that's
the same.
not really.
It keeps it the same.
Yeah, you probably need to draft a quarterback for the future. It's not really an upgrade. You guys just paid him, so I mean, I wouldn't be too happy about that. Wouldn't be mad either.
True.
You got other needs there. Hopefully Jordan Reed can stay healthy. The defense needs a couple of needs there. We can look at the defensive line, the defensive backs. I mean, it's tough. I think you guys are fighting for that number 3 or 4 spot. I think the Eagles and the Cowboys are going to be duking it out for number 1 or number 2. And then you guys fall in number 3 and number 4. Unfortunately, I think you're going to fall in at number 4 because the Giants, if they have a healthy Odell along with a more developed Evan Ingram, dangerous.
Yeah.
And
Eagles.
Not to mention that they dropped Saquon Barkley.
So I agree with you. They're fighting for 3rd and 4th on paper. There's a difference between on paper and what happens when the actual pigskin hits the field. So I'm not exactly sold on the Giants. They still have a lot of chemistry issues to work out. They have a lot of dysfunction in that organization.
New coach.
Because Tom Coughlin left, and that wasn't just their coach. That was a lot of structure and discipline in the organization, period, that went out the window. If you go look at Jacksonville made a complete 180. We went from like, why are they even a team to, oh, snap, they could have went to the Super Bowl last year. So that whole organization is in disarray. Nobody knows what to do with OBJ right now. Nobody knows what to do like Eli Manning right now. So even if you have them 2 on the field at the same time, if you're not giving them the keys to the,
you got them in 4th still.
I still got them in 4th.
All right.
Yeah. The only reason
only thing that matters.
I can see Washington playing with Dallas for the number 2. The only reason I say that is because you lost Dez. You don't really have an answer at the wide receiver position that's dynamic enough to say.
No, now you're talking about the Cowboys. We're talking about the R words.
But what I'm saying is, I think that they can be number 2 because you got Alex Smith, which to me,
bold statement.
Regular season, he's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. When you go by resume, he's a better quarterback. The thing is, now you've taken the only weapon Dak had without an answer for him. I was all for letting Dez go. But the issue was you didn't have an answer. So now all you have really is Ezekiel and
Allen motherfucking Hearns, dude. Who are you talking to? He's better than Josh Doxson.
Okay.
Anyway, what's up now?
That is a fact.
You got Chris Thompson. He can kind of do a little bit of everything.
I'm poking holes.
So I mean, you got Alex Smith, who's regular season wise. I'm not saying they're going to like be a threat in the playoffs. I'm just saying regular season wise and standing wise, I think they can be number 2. So they can at least give Dallas a run for it. Right now on paper, I still see Eagles at number 1. I see Dallas at number 2. If they can patch up some of their holes on the O-line, make sure that Dak is not getting hit or sacked as many times as he was last year, give them time to actually make smart decisions, then I can see Washington being number 3. But I think they have arguably like decent enough shot at number 2. Alex Smith wasn't really a downgrade. It was like,
it's not downgrade.
It's like this.
Really
it was a lateral.
Exactly.
It was literally a lateral trade. Only problem is you paid him a lot of money, but you don't know how much he's gotten to take. He's getting older.
You paid a lot of money for a quarterback, and you got rid of a quarterback that you didn't want to pay. So it don't really make any sense.
So I mean,
it makes them worse.
It doesn't make. They haven't moved.
I'm just saying that. Now what?
They haven't moved. So I mean, if they don't go get a wide receiver or somebody so that Chris Thompson isn't doing it all and gets hurt again. I mean,
all right.
So,
all right, my friend, you wanted the fate. You like math. Here we go. Roster is weaker, unfortunately. However, that comes with a caveat. They were very, very hurt last year. If they can stay healthy, I like their line.
They beat Seattle Seahawks.
Okay, they did.
Injured.
Okay.
Massively injured. They lost. I think they had 17 starters out at that point.
Two big losses, and I don't care what you say. Kendall Fuller.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins. Don't care. Kirk Cousins is a big loss.
No, I can say that because he's younger. He has more upside. So I can say that that's a loss. But I'm saying in terms of resume, when you look at they wasn't outdoing each other.
Okay.
Alex Smith was arguably outdoing them win-wise, but that's because he had more offensive weapons.
Yeah, Alex Smith had a squad.
Had a better year last year, so
yeah,
it's debatable.
Ads. Paul Richardson.
Overpaid.
Okay, you're weaker.
Overpaid.
Sua Craven's coming back. Okay. Alex Smith. All right. Lateral. I'm with you. Lateral. Okay. Good moves. So now we come to the good side. Good moves. Extended brand sheriff. Good move. Zach Brown. Steal. That was a steal. They got him for nothing. And, okay, Pernell McPhee. All right, cool. I like the linebacking core. I like Kerrigan. I like Zach Brown. Defense doesn't look that bad. Not terrible. Now, also Orlando Scandrick, who you are insisting to me will play, and he'll play a lot. I think you're right if he stays healthy. He does have a little bit of an injury history. That could be a good signing. $1 million a year. Not bad. Okay? Here's the deal. Draft. And hashtag everything. I know we forgot to say hashtag everything, but this is for our buddy who wanted the Fate of the Redskins. This is what I'm going to do, and I think this is easy. Okay? There's only 2 scenarios here. Is Derwin James available? He is? You take Derwin James. If he's not, you take DJ Moore. Oh, what, you're not going to take Calvin Ridley? No. You take DJ Moore, okay? Now, everything I just said, if everything happens, they take Derwin James or DJ Moore, people stay healthy, the ads gel together, I got them 7-9. Okay? That's the fate of the Redskins. To be continued. What do you think?
I think it was pretty much spot on. I don't see them making the playoffs this year. I think this is a transition year. Same thing for the Giants. Good luck.
Guess what they were last year?
But I do agree with you, Booby, that with Dez being gone, it is. I mean, depending on how the Cowboys play this out, who knows how this is going to work out. But I mean, with Dak, it's a little bit of mobility there, and you got Zeke, so I still get the Cowboys the edge. But back to the Redskins. Good luck. This is not your year.
I mean, I got them
they're getting somewhere.
I got them at 8-8, 9-7 best, just because if they can at least maybe pick up a decent enough wide receiver, somebody that Alex Smith can deliver the ball to, and
get DJ Moore. Get DJ Moore.
And get a tackle that can protect him, at least on the blind side.
Oh, the Redskins took a wide receiver at 13? Yeah, they did.
I mean, it's Alex Smith. He knows how to deliver the ball. I've never had an issue with that. It's just in crunch time, things have not just gone his way. It's just...
Who, Alex Smith?
Yeah. It's been too many times that Alex Smith has been right there, and for some reason, everything just falls apart.
I think we all agree. He's lateral. Alex Smith's not a bad quarterback. He'll do fine.
It's the same thing as Kirk Cousins. I've never seen Kirk Cousins go out and win. I've seen him maintain. I've seen him put the team in a position, and it's like, okay, it's not just up to me. Somebody else got to make a play too. So at the same time, I'm like, well,
Alex Smith will do fine. You guys just need to move the ball. They did not move the ball last year. Don't argue with me. They didn't move the ball last year. They had a lot of injuries though.
But Thompson's going to be healthy. I think that's a big move.
Is he? Guarantee it. Guarantee it right now.
Okay, I'm not guaranteeing it.
Okay, good.
But I haven't seen any updates that prove otherwise. From what it seems like, his rehab is going well. He's going to be projected to play. And if you remember, before he got injured, he was their biggest offensive contributor.
For sure.
He was arguably outplaying Kirk Cousins.
Let's see if Alex Smith makes him a Pro Bowler.
We'll see.
I don't think so either. But they're on their way. 7-9. That's what I got. Not too bad. This was fun. Hey, what stops you from going to the page and give us some more mailbag stuff to do? Right?
Yeah, make sure you drop us some more fan mailbag questions.
There's 31 other teams out there, 31 other fans.
For sure. And I know we forgot to say, hey, hashtag your picks. Who's your trade lock? Who's going to trade no matter what? Who in the top 5 needs a quarterback? Let us know what you guys think, for sure. And if you guys want to hear something, let us know. Also, quick shout out. I had a buddy on there who wanted my NHL picks. Not going to go into it. It's going to be Preds Lightning, Stanley Cup. What's up, man? Let me know. All right?
Good picks. Make sure you guys follow us once again on all social media platforms, the Rest of Manana Show. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Love you.